Hi, and welcome back to It's a Miracle Beauty and Lifestyle. I am a beauty review and budgeting channel. I do a little bit of both lately. It's been more budgeting, but I do still plan to do some beauty videos. So this is my second paycheck of December. I do get it on Christmas Eve, and this is my budget. I actually cannot show my income, just in case you haven't seen my other video, because I do have a non-compete. I do have a non-compete, but I have a non-disclosure agreement at my work. I actually just returned to part-time work. I actually work part-time at a retail store. Due to COVID and my autoimmune issues, I was not working, and actually she found a way for me to work and not be exposed to the public, and I super appreciate that, and I just feel like I work for a really wonderful company. So I don't know what all I will have here. I think I'll only have one paycheck that's going to be about $15. I only worked about an hour and a half to help out with a special project, so I think that's only going to be $15. My paychecks are on opposite paychecks, and I always get confused when I add them up in my head which paycheck applies where. So this would come in this week, even though I get paid next week, and then my next paycheck is the week after I get paid. So I'm just going to kind of throw it in there for additional. I'm actually hoping to leave it in the account and not touch it and kind of build my month in advance billing, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. So if we go into our bills, Neiman's is an auto pay, and that is due the 26th, and it is $43, and this is the actual. Credit One is manual, and that is on the 27th, and that one is $32. Credit One is one of the ones I'm going to attack viciously pretty soon. I'm trying to pay off some small ones, and that's what I'm going to do. Storage, I have an auto pay. That is $67. We actually just cleaned a bunch of stuff out of the storage, hoping to get it emptied before spring and stop paying that waste of money. When I added up how much I've paid, I literally was sick because we kept procrastinating. USA is on auto pay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this really quick because this helps me. Ooh, almost all my bills this paycheck are auto pay. That's nice. USAA is $30. Cap One is $25. That's Capital One. I just nickname them. USAA is $30. Apple is $50. I actually don't owe $50, but Apple is where my Apple like music and stuff goes. I always pay over to cover those. Cell is $2.25. I don't know why I did a dollar sign, what I did on the rest. And then hubby, we actually, he pays majority of the household bills, but this month because of winter, he was paying way more. So I'm giving him $200 towards those. Normally we just split them down the middle, but if they're not split correctly, then unfortunately somebody's going to pay more. And we really try to be fair. So Amex is on the 28th, and that is $40. Klarna is $115. This is almost paid off, thank goodness. And Afterpay is $85. This too is almost paid off. And then Care Credit, I actually, when I was writing these out, skipped it on accident. That one is $46. So these total $998. So if we go into my sinking funds, because I went so far over on my food budget last paycheck, I'm actually going back to $150. I originally did $150 for my food budget, and I thought maybe I was overdoing it, or maybe I was trying to cut a corner. I'm not sure, but it definitely didn't. I'm also dropping my fuel to $20. I haven't been using it all. Spending, I'm doing $50. I'm hoping I can roll this all into debt, so I'm going to try not to spend it. Pets is only getting $10 because I just bought everything. Prescriptions is getting $20. I roll anything I don't spend into debt, and I spent a lot this time, so I'm hoping next check I can actually roll more over. Apple is kind of a sinking fund, actually, but I plan on purchasing gift cards for my Apple subscription soon. Disney, I'm trying to purchase the annual subscription of Disney Plus. This one has 2 on the line. Haircuts is getting 10. Kids are getting 30 because I have a lot in that fund right now that I don't need. Household and toiletries are getting 5, and this total is $350. If you haven't seen my other budgeting video, I don't do a zero-based budget. I actually leave rollover on purpose in my account until I get better at budgeting. So school is going to get 5. Medical is going to get 15. Dental, I'm not really stuffing right now. I don't feel comfortable going to the dentist. And so I just want to wait until it's safer. With autoimmune, I just have to be careful. Home is 20. Miscellaneous is 5. Insurance is 20. That is for my homeowners. Gifts is getting 25. And birthdays is getting 25. Hubby is getting 5, and date night is not getting stuff. This totals $140. As you can see by the totals, $140 and $350. That is a lot less than I normally would stuff, or not a lot, but less than I would normally stuff. Therefore, because of that USAA bill, I had to kind of maneuver some things. So next is debt. Express is going to be $173. Doctor bill is $20. I'd actually planned to try to pay a lot of that off when the USAA thing happened, so that didn't happen. $358, so that totals $551 in debt, which I'm not mad at. Like, I don't want those things hanging over my head, so paying debt always makes me feel good, but it is a bad habit I have. My natural inclination or my natural intuition is to throw all of this money at the debt, because if it's not there, then I won't owe it, and I'll have more money for that. But the problem is I end up going up and running them back up. So that's the habit I'm trying to break by paying it slow and working at it versus just throwing money at it. I'm trying to change the behaviors. So I do 52-week savings challenge. I draw these in advance with a randomizer, an app I actually have on my phone. This week is 3 and 25. And then savings are getting 50 and emergency fund is getting 50. That is $128. So that is my budget for this week. I am not in love with this budget. I'll be really honest. This makes me feel good, but I'm still mad I'm throwing $358 at them. But if it's earned, it's earned. I'm an insurance agent. I get that. If I use that amount of insurance, but I haven't paid for it yet, I owe it, and I legitimately owe it, so I'm willing to pay it. But I still am mad I'm losing $358 out of my budget. So my sinking funds aren't as big again. They're $558. Last week was not huge either. I typically stuff more about $700 or $800, and that's what I prefer because sinking funds help me save money. And I think that's it. So we're going to be getting, I did do this ahead of time because I had such a headache last week with it. So we're going to have 3 ones. We're going to have 15 fives, which is $75. We're going to have 6 tens, 11 20s, and 4 50s. I am going to do, my little cash sheet that I give to the bank separately. That is my budget for the second paycheck of December. And if you like budgeting, if you like sinking funds, cash stuffing envelopes, or things like that, please like, share, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. And I hope I see you again soon.